Aha! Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Whoa, what an exciting time to be an early adopter in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. What's going on with the market right now? What the world? We'll go over the numbers, but the market is just simply doing what the market does. Interesting post from Dark Horse and Bill Morgan. We're going to get into in this latest kind of ruling from Judge Ratcliffe. We're going to get into that. There are people who believe that this is going to be something that will make Judge Torres' ruling appealable. You just got to understand a couple of things. Most attorneys are saying the other, that her ruling is solid, very, 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 and highly unlikely to be won in appeal. I mean, anyone can raise the appeal, but highly unlikely to be overturned in appeal. Now, there are regular people on crypto who are not attorneys who thinks that's not the case, for the most part. So I would say most attorneys believe that if SEC does decide to appeal, that Judge Torres' ruling is very, very, very much bulletproof, right? Okay, most of the attorneys. And then you got people who are not attorneys who think that's not the case, right? So we shall see. So we're going to get into that a little bit for sure. But let's go over the numbers here real quick, because it is interesting. Let's go over to CoinGecko and see what is going on right here. Then I'll get into Bill Morgan and Dark Horse. So according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is 2.58 trillion. I'm going to refresh that real quick, see if that's good. It is 2.59 trillion. 2.59 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 49.8%. No altcoin season happening with those kind of numbers. Not at all. Bitcoin is trading at $65,411. Ethereum is trading at $3,273. XRP is trading at 57 cents. And Solana is trading at $180. It was just over $200. I mean, just like minutes ago, it felt like. All right, so interesting that Bitcoin Cash is up 30% on the 7 days. The market is just an interesting thing, isn't it? Bitcoin Cash is out in there up 30%. Of course, all my Bitcoin Cash was turned into other stuff. Thanks, Celsius. So again, the market's doing what it does. What's going on with FLR? Because looks like my guy, Minus Wells was saying, it was like Flare, Flare don't care. Yeah, it's up 5.8% on the 7 day. Flare don't care. Interesting stuff. All right, so that's the market, fam. It is doing what it does, right? Bunch of sideways ranging movement. So Dark Horse Bill Morgan put this out. He's an attorney. This time I agree with Dark Horse. Certain that certain arguments of the SEC in the Coinbase matter that the court found plausible enough for the case to continue puts all puts all cryptos in the firing line. He's got in parentheses except XRP and Bitcoin. And when everyone in the XRP community was happy that the SEC stated to Judge Torres last year that its motion for leave to bring an interlocutory appeal, that it would not appeal to Torres' finding that the XRP was not itself a security. I warned about the second part of that statement, that XRP was computer code with no inherent value. That's what the SEC said. I warned that it would be an argument the SEC would raise to argue cryptos are not like commodities. And part of the passage to which Dark Horse refers and highlights from the Coinbase decision last week shows the SEC is making that very argument I anticipated in August of 2023 in a long and largely ignored thread. The SEC argues, and Judge Fela at least found the SEC's argument plausible, that because the tokens in the case, an example, Solana, have no inherent value, they obtain value from the growth of the ecosystem And unlike commodities or collectibles, which can be independently used or consumed, a crypto asset is intermingled with its network. The arguments may be legally plausible, but anyone who understands the history of gold as a value proposition, in parentheses here, which had no inherent value in the ancient world until someone thought to turn lumps of it into coins and use it as a means of exchange. So, and how value has a subjective quality, knows the argument that the common enterprise is the digital assets ecosystem based on the crypto itself, having no inherent value is utter and risible bullcrap. I sure hope Paul Grewal and the Coinbase legal team destroy the foundation of that ridiculous, in parentheses, plausible argument. So, so that's interesting in itself. So he's agreeing with Dark Horse that the argument that the SEC is looking to bring is plausible, but it's not really going to stand much of a shot here. I'm not going to read all of Dark Horse stuff. So for sure, because I believe most of the attorneys, in fact, I think most of the XRP attorneys, just attorneys overall looking into it, really looking over Judge Torres's ruling, pretty much feel like in that case with XRP, that if they do go to appeal, it's kind of a bulletproof type of deal. And I'm leaning on the attorneys and not on a guy on X giving his opinion. So it's interesting. It is very, very, very interesting, to say the least. Crypto Law put this out. Commissioner Hester Peirce lays out the credibility and effectiveness of the SEC, has been destroyed under current leadership. It says, are you listening? Quote, it's not great that a commissioner is saying, I'm not going to play that video, but that is just not a great look at all. And I'm going to end the video here with this. This is interesting to me. There's been a rather big change for the XRP ecosystem, says Crypto Eddie. Burn to mint, quotation, burn to mint to zero code has been merged into the Zahao network for a next new version that validators vote on, ending the burn of XRP to Zahao token issuance, locking in low supply. And again, I've always said this on this channel, when something is just introduced, it is just that, it's just introduced. Doesn't mean it's going to be that way 5 years or 10 years or 15 years from now. McDonald's today is not McDonald's when it first got started. Google today is not Google when it first got started. Android phones and iPhones today get released every single time you turn around. They have bugs in them. You know how I know? Because they keep updating them. This is an update. This is the update to the Zahao network, is how I look at that. So it looks like they're going to vote, and the burn to mint thing will be, and burning XRP will be no longer. So there it is, fam. Oh, here it is. Let me share mine as well. I got to share. No, I'm going to share mine as well and Raul Paul. But mine as well said this: April 1st of 2018, XRP dipped to 52 cents. He says, I'm glad things are different this year. Yeah, it's funny. That is funny. So Raul Paul reminds us all, this is so hugely important to get outside of the XRP bubble. On days like today, just remember that crypto is still being adopted at twice the speed of the internet and should reach something like 1 billion users by the end of 2025. Shout out to Raul Paul for reminding us with the level set, because it's so hugely important to just kind of understand where we are. As an XRP holder, I'm most excited about new projects and new developers coming to the XRPL, because we need more projects on the XRPL. Ripple is building products for Ripple and Ripple's customers, and they're leveraging the asset XRP and the XRPL. Just understand that, right? And so until they come up with a product that benefits the XRP holder, we've all learned that ODL is not doing that. You know, I'm going to lean towards the people who the XRP holder is their number one customer. And Ripple right now has told you time and time again that the XRP holder is not their number one customer, which means it's not their number one concern. So just understand that. I know there's a lot of XRP entertaining content creators who are shareholders in Ripple, who constantly promote Ripple because they are shareholders in Ripple. Just understand that Ripple's products currently, right? Currently, we haven't seen that turn into fruition to the XRP holder, to the XRP holder. And so I'm excited about Anodose Finance and Orchestra Finance and DexFi.pro and other projects looking to build on the XRP ledger. Excited about We'd Say When and XRP Labs and the Xamin Wallet, projects that where the XRP holder is their number one customer. So remember, the whole idea is, what are the projects that are going to create network adoption of the XRPL? What create that adoption? Thus, creating that network adoption will create and cause demand for the native asset of that blockchain, which is XRP. It's been a minute. The demand for XRP, it's not there. The price that we're all looking for is not there. So it will still be speculation in the market and narratives. And we're hoping that projects will be built on the XRPL and tokenization and real world assets and AI that will help to create network adoption, thus creating demand for the asset XRP. We're hoping. It's not there yet. We're playing catch up, and just understand that. And again, I would just want to point out, doesn't mean Ripple's a bad company. I'm just saying right now, the XRP holder is not their number one customer. It's just not. All right, fam. So there it is. Just wraps up the XRP Ripple daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you've been hanging out and you've been watching the Crypto Seeds, and you've enjoyed that hangout, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos, remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.